Oh man, wait. I just realized we weren't sending audio to YouTube.
Oh shit.
Guys, we're just getting in the studio right now. Oh man. I'm transferring this morning show over to the thumb drive so I can get everything set up. So if you guys want, we're just gonna hang out for a little bit right now.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a while before we actually start this little post game show. And I'm sorry to have the audio on, but make sure if you're tuning in right now, make sure you listen to the audio version of the show tomorrow. Yeah. Because
you gotta hear the part of the tailgate, man.
And if you're on your phone right now, if you're on your computer, make sure you go to our Twitter page right now and check out the picture I just posted. Because we met, it was myself, Che, Kane, A-Logic, Radio Roo, from Twitter, and our new friend Malcolm, showed up wearing
parts unknown,
wearing 8 wristbands over his long sleeves, bro. Just twitched out, like just
woo
the energy, bro.
Woo. That motherfucker had energy for all of us, dog.
He was hot to trot, bro.
Woo! That fucking Ric Flair, dog. That natural Ric Flair, bro.
He had the NWO shirt on. He had the NWO belt. I asked him, I was like, do you like the NWO? And he said, oh, yeah.
He had that bitch signed by about every motherfucker on the planet, though, dog.
He did.
Yeah, that Hollywood Hogan signature, bro. Yeah. I'll post that later. On Twitter, man. I got a snap of that too. I got a picture of that too.
Malcolm, man, that's my new energy, bro.
Oh my god, dude.
That's my new energy, though.
That's oh, that motherfucker made me happy, dog.
Once again, I got a fair amount of setup to do here once we get this file transferred over. But if you guys are down to hang out, Rory Anderson, man, Holistic Pickle. What's up, dude?
What's good, Rory?
What's good? Raider Cody in the house. Chevy Raider. See you guys. Shorty V, of course. Bobby Wasabi. What's up, homie?
What's up, Bobby?
Dr. No in the building. Juice. What's up, Juice?
Juice.
Vincent Lapstein was cracking. Vegan. What's up, bro? All these folks, man. Yeah. Vegan, man, thanks for the donation. We really appreciate that. We want some shout outs for you guys. Again, I don't know. The tailgate this morning the recording seemed like a hot mess. I mean, we have fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's going to sound like.
I don't know either.
I'm going to work on that.
It's going to be some good shit. Or it's going to be some bad shit.
I don't know.
Either way.
Just full disclosure. But if you do anything, just try to get to that Malcolm interview. Because you're not going to get the full experience. You're not going to see. I wish we had gotten video, but
yeah,
it's just listen to the Malcolm interview
and look at the picture on Twitter,
bro.
Just pull up that motherfucking picture on Twitter and listen to the damn interview, dog. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
Here, I get it. Oh my god.
Oh shit, man, that was wonderful. That was wonderful.
Oh, I didn't even get the picture up there. Hold up. You got the stream up on your phone over there by any chance?
Yeah.
What's up?
Pull this shit up.
Malcolm.
Oh. Oh man, cocaine's a hell of a drug. Juice says.
Dude, I don't know. It was far beyond that.
You put his ass up on Twitter like it's Fight Club, though, bro. His name was Malcolm. It's fucking Fight Club. That motherfucker's the ringleader, dog.
Man, just gonna get him down here.
That was the best, dog. Oh shit, there he is.
It's your boy, bro.
Woo!
There's your boy right there.
Woo! Woo! Yeah. Oh, if y'all on this live stream right now, y'all seeing this cat right now in all his grace, bro. Oh shit.
That's my boy Malcolm. If you make sure you pay attention to the wristbands. It go all the way up the forearm, dog. They go all the way up the bicep. My homeboy had that python, though.
Yeah, that motherfucking stuffed python, dog.
He had that snake hitter. My man was fired up, though.
Oh man,
my man was fired up. I was for a minute thought I was going to give my microphone back. That fool looks like he's ready for Thunderdome, bro. He had juice, but is Thunderdome ready for Malcolm, bro? That's the question. One man enters, everybody leaves.
Oh, shit.
Bobby says they ain't wristbands. They're sweatbands. My man was spraying too. I said, give me the news, not the weather.
That's fucking spit everywhere, dog. Oh man.
I was like, you like NWO, but do you like the Wolfpack? I love the Wolfpack. And then he had to leave for no apparent reason. And then come back. He
walked off. He came back, dog. He had to recharge.
I feel like he went and and just put his hand on the barbecue grill for a minute. like I need to come down, bro.
Oh shit! He took that fucking ring walk, bro.
I was fucking cable guy, bro.
Oh man,
dude. Did he make you nervous or?
No,
it made me happy, bro.
He made me fucking happy.
It came out of nowhere, bro. It came out of nowhere.
Oh shit!
And before you guys think we're laughing at Malcolm, we're not laughing at Malcolm. It's just. I don't know, man. I guess we're just laughing at Malcolm. I don't know.
Bro, he was a character, dog. He made us fucking happy, man. He made our damn day today. That's for sure, dog. Oh, man. Malcolm, wherever you are, man. Thank you, dog.
Malcolm.
That was amazing.
Oh, man.
That was amazing.
He made Che sweat. Che don't really sweat too much. Che get the meat sweats, though.
I was sweating like a motherfucker, dude.
I had the meat sweats last night. I woke up with the itis. You ever wake up with the itis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's after a long night of fucking throwing down some fucking food, dog. That's how you wake up from that shit. Oh, man. Look at that guy. Just admire that shit, y'all. Just admire that shit.
That's my boy Malcolm right there.
That's our boy. That's our boy Malcolm, bro. Anybody got a problem with Malcolm, you got a problem with us.
That's our roving reporter right there. He's on the Chris Townsend. Watch out, bro. He's coming for that sideline spot, bro. Tony, watch your back.
Oh shit!
This guy was like Ric Flair on PSCP, man.
Oh man,
This dude was fired up.
he was ready to go, bro. He was shot at a motherfucking cannon. Bro.
he was shot out of multiple cannons.
Oh shit, man!
All right, so those of you that are watching along right now, this is a bit atypical for us. We haven't streamed live after home game. I don't think for a while, if at all. But just to let you know, what I'm doing is I'm taking this morning's recording. I'm trying to get it here on the main computer so I could record the rest of this show. In the meantime, we're just hanging out because we're having a moment here. Again, thinking about my boy Malcolm. And, I said, no, you know what? We need to turn this microphone on.
It's good times. We got to share this experience with y'all, man. This is a fucking beautiful thing.
Dude. Dude. Some faces we saw today. We saw a Viral Wonder today.
Yep.
Met some of his folks. Raider Rob came by. There's just a few Raider Robs that we've communicated with online and through the voicemail. So I'm not sure if he's one of those dudes or another Raider Rob. I don't know. It was still a pleasure to meet him. A few cats that listen to the show came by real quick. Just some quick hitters. And
shout out Theo Vaughn.
Yeah. And then and we saw Raider Roo, man. Like I said earlier, Raider Roo came through. He was there early. And
he held it down for us, dog. He held it down.
Seen him after the game.
Yep.
And then seen him after the game.
Yeah.
The crew had to stop by Denny's and get that coffee.
That little fucking American Slam hitter, dog. He rolled up in there with his two sons, dude.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Hell yeah. We should make a pillaging headband for him, Vincent. We should. But
oh shit.
You know, Malcolm's on his own. He's on his own energy, bro. Like, you know.
Can't nobody fuck with Malcolm, dog. Look at him. And do you want a piece of that? You want a piece of that, bro?
It's a roving.
Heck no.
It's our reporter right there, dog. That's our roving reporter.
Don't get roundhouse by Malcolm, dog. He'll fuck your life up.
Oh, Malcolm. Malcolm. Anyways, just hang out, guys. What do you guys think about the game today? Close one. Definitely a close one.
Shit. Bobby said, get him a fucking pillaging headband and get his snake one too. Yeah.
I think we need to get Malcolm headbands. I think
right.
I think it's the other way around, bro.
We need fucking Malcolm wristbands, bro. Just strap them all up our arms, dog. About 20 of them.
That's my new energy, bro.
20 fucking wristbands.
Trying to be on that level.
Oh, man. That's fucking amazing, dude. Oh, man. These guys are asking if he had knee-high socks, dog. I don't even know. Man. I didn't even look below the table, dog. I was too amazed what was going on up top, man. That shit was amazing. Yep. We showed up, shorty. That's what we all wanted, right? We didn't want no fucking blowout. We played today.
All right.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
What's that?
Charles Fausto. He came through. He was about to get on the mic, and then your laptop had died.
Yeah. Laptop died.
What's good, brother? What's good, man? Thank you for coming through, man. We appreciate you, man. We're sorry that we weren't able to get you on air, dog. But there'll be another time if you get back out there again for the next home game.
Yeah. We might lose audio here for a second, so just stay with us. Again, I'm trying to set up this session for tonight so we can we can wrap this up. Where we at? Oh, where we at?
Yep. The fumbles were a bitch, Nick. That's for sure.
I mean, that's the game right there, right?
Yeah, that was it.
I mean,
that was it. That was the deciding factor, man.
It's gonna be a short post game for the most part.
Yep. We try to fucking.
Hell yeah, we could have won that game, 3-ring Raiders. We told you guys that last week, though.
Yep, that's true. That's true.
Again, guys, if you're just joining us in, I'm just trying to get things set up over here. If the audio goes in and out, we're just trying to get set up. We just thought, we'd let the mics run, let the cameras roll, just hang out with you guys while we get ready. So if you're like this, if you're tuning in for the first time and you're like, this podcast sucks,
right?
This is not the format. This is not the usual format. We're just hanging out.
As a matter of fact, we don't even fucking have the live feed on when we come back from games most of the time, Joe.
We don't.
This is the first time.
Don't have the energy.
Yeah. Oh man, it was good times though.
It was great times.
It was real good times.
Let's see here. 28 first downs for our boys today.
Yeah. They were doing some work, man. They put in some work, dog.
Both teams over 170 yards rushing. Another good day for Doug Martin out there.
Mm-hmm.
Look at my man, Jordy Nelson. 10 catches for 97 yards, man.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Tyre Whitehead leading the team in tackles this week. Is Tyre starting to turn it around? I don't know. Is he auditioning for another team next year? I don't know.
You called him out. What was that, a few weeks back?
Yeah.
You called him out, and all of a sudden he was like, L.
What's up, Lizette Romero? I hope you weren't one of the ladies trying to hand out foot jobs at the end of the game. It was wild. What was that girl talking about? Her friend gave Jerry Rice a foot job. I'm like, bro, this ain't, nobody here wants to talk about that.
Why are you talking about this right now?
And she kept bringing it up, too.
No, for reals. He's into that. Oh, is he? Oh, man.
Well, that's good to know. I don't know what to do with that information. I really don't.
Yeah. That fucking, them arches, dog. Jerry Rice is all about them arches, dog.
He likes them arches. He like that arch support. Oh.
Oh, shit.
You want that Malcolm? That's right, Stack. Yo, that fool was off that Malcolm, bro.
You want that Malcolm, son?
Yeah. Them ladies are trying to start a new podcast, Bros, Hoes, and Toes.
And NWOs.
It was Bobby, man. This was the tailgate of all tailgates. It was like the Twilight Zone of tailgate. This episode should be called Silver and Black Mirror because it was weird.
It's out there, dog.
It was out there.
It's a fucking Twilight Zone episode, bro. Oh shit.
Shout out to our boy A Logic. Hopefully he's listening right now on the way home.
Yeah.
We were supposed to call Viral 1 or 2. I don't know if that's going to happen. It's already 9:30.
Oh man.
We're supposed to call Kane too. We should call Kane. We should try to get Kane on. Once we get up and rolling for real here. Hang in there, guys. It's still going to be a minute, but if you ain't got nowhere to go, neither do we.
It's the place to be.
Yeah. Pillaging Podcast sponsored by Dr. Scholl's and 15-hour energy.
Dr. Scholl's. Oh man. That arch support, man. You got to get that arch support, dog.
My man was out there looking like Dr. Detroit. Hallelujah. Holy.
Oh man.
Ugh.
All those wristbands. dog.
Dude, he was wristbanded up. My man was not going to have any hand sweat. He didn't have any problems with that.
Nope. No fucking forehead sweat. No fucking neck sweat, dog. It was all gone. All that sweat was absorbed, dog.
My man was tall too. He was like 6 foot crazy. Six.
Yo, he was probably fucking Jake the Snake Roberts' size, bro. That's why he had that python on, dog. He's just emulating his homie, dog.
My man's been sitting in a dark room all week slamming coffee pots. Just slamming coffee pots, ready to come out for the tailgate. They let him out the room. He was like, yeah. Yeah.
Shot out of a motherfucking cannon, dog. Woo!
We might just have to run the show, and I just piece it together after or something like that. Well, yeah, let's maybe just do that. Let's respond to these calls, maybe.
Yeah, let's hear them.
We got a lot of calls, so So let's go ahead and do that. Let me do that. Let me switch over here. We're just gonna play through the calls. I don't know. How should we do this, man? I'm thinking might do something a little bit different this week. And then we just respond to the calls while the calls play through. How about that?
Okay.
Give me a minute. Let me open up a blank set here, and then we'll just do it like that. We'll just do it like that. Hold on, we're gonna lose audio again, and we'll be right back. We're gonna wrap this up for real.
No
a fight. I mean, whatever. I'd like to give a shout out to Jalen Richard, Doug Martin, and DeAndre Washington for breaking our fucking backs on 3 fucking drives. Oh, Jalen Richard back to being fucking fumbly hands. God damn it, dude. DeAndre Washington, I mean, thank you again. Breaking our back. Doug Martin, let one slip. Breaking our back. Just want to give it all a shout out to all the boneheads that get blown on plays. And just, whatever. They did good, though. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it was all right.
Some back-breaking plays, no doubt.
Yeah.
But if you thought, we told you last week we can beat this KC team.
Yeah.
We told you last week it's a divisional game and anything can happen.
Yep.
There's one game this team's going to get up to play for.
Yep.
It's Kansas City Chiefs here at home.
You're damn right.
And we lost by 7 points.
Yep.
At one point, it was closer than that. It was 33-30 there.
Yep.
Coming down to the wire. So, okay, I hear you, Wob. Let's let you continue.
The fight. It's been better. It got to Mahomes a little bit more. But I still want to say that Cook has been my man the whole time. That dude deserves to get paid extra. He plays his ass off. He even fighting people. That's what I want to see. Fucking goddamn.
Yep.
You know? Shit. Watch out.
Yeah, man.
Fight somebody.
Yeah. We were talking about Cook a few weeks back, man, talking about that. That's the very same thing, right?
Yeah.
He's got that fucking fire, man. He don't give a shit. He gonna fight the other team. He's gonna fight his own team. If you get in his fucking face, get out my face, dog. I'm trying to win a goddamn game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the kind of shit you want on your team, dog.
Yeah. He's got that fire, man.
He's got fire, bro. He's throwing motherfuckers through the goddamn ground into the gates of hell, dog.
He's bringing that
that fucking stiff arm from hell, dog.
He's bringing that Malcolm, dog.
That Malcolm, bro.
Yeah.
He's got that Malcolm juice.
Yo, Kenny, Che, Raider Kane. This is Monster Mash Ken out of New York.
All right.
Just wanted to kind of recap the game and just throw my 2 cents in there for what it's
Yeah.
worth. First of all, just great work just over the last couple of weeks. Sorry I haven't been calling in. You got some crazy callers out there, man. I remember one dude was talking about killing somebody, and just a lot of passion out there. And you know what? That's all we can do right now.
Yeah, passion.
Fans, just be passionate about our team.
That's a good way to wrap it up, man.
Follow,
Put a bow on it.
The great outlets, the media outlets like you guys and Merv and Just Win Ladies and now Raider Cody. I can't wait till he gets on Spotify. I want to listen to what he's got out there. And congratulations to him and his new child. Bring her up right, brother. Anyway, yeah, I think we're missing some speed on our team, man. We need, other than Jalen Richard. I think if we had some speed, we'd be in this game. Those fumbles kind of hurt. Not kind of hurt. They hurt us. That pass in the end zone, I think it was the first half with Aitman. He's got to get his footing right, and he would have come down with that. I think we'd have been probably on top of this game. I thought the defense was, I don't want to say they were good, but you know what? I don't know. Good and bad. I think we're missing that pass rush. I think, I hope Gruden really addresses it in the draft and just goes pass rush, like middle linebacker, and a safety in the first couple of rounds. I think that's kind of what we're missing. And as far as offense, I think we should do that in free agency and get some speed out there, some hands. And I hope Jared Cook comes back next year. I hope Richard stays. You got your grinders, like I thought Derek Carr, did pretty good. I'm a big Carr supporter, but you know what? He needs some more weapons. He needs time in that pocket. And kind of saw it today. He's moving traffic around, and just a good game. We went toe to toe. We just couldn't pull it through. Yeah. I know there are no consolation prizes, but it is what it is. And I'm happy. I'm always root for these guys and root for you guys because you guys are undefeated, just like the Raider Nation.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Take care. Peace.
Peace, man.
Tremendous call from Monster Mash every week that he calls in. Always a great call, very well composed. First off, the needs on this team, you touched on it. We need a safety. We need a linebacker. We need defensive end. We need wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be astonished if Jared Cook doesn't come back next year. It'd be really sad.
Right.
I would be. That would be a piece I'd be really upset to lose. A lot of times guys go and it's the NFL. I mean, I wasn't even really tripping when we traded Mac.
Right.
You know, just anything can happen. But Cook and Richard need to be back next year. I know some of y'all are frustrated with Richard's fumbling, but it won't take you long to forget that. You'll be rooting for Richard again.
Yeah.
The fact is, you touch the ball that many times, you're going to drop them. And it sucks that it happens when it does in the game that it did. But Richard has a place on this team. He's finally found his identity. He's like the Sproles of this offense.
That's right.
But 3 of those needs I feel like you can address in the first round. You can get a linebacker, you can get a defensive end, and you can get a wide receiver with those 3 picks. And if we can get that out of the way, if we can really fill those holes in that first round, we're sitting flush. Again, you said you got free agency, and you got the whole rest of the draft right there.
Yep.
So, great call. We appreciate you too, man. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah.
Kenny, Jay, this is Monster Mash Ken again. Real quick, I forgot to say something I wanted to ask you guys. So I started listening to you guys at the beginning of the season, like in the summertime, and unfortunately I never went back to listen to the previous seasons. And I wanted to ask for a favor, just because I really think that you guys got some really good chemistry, and you guys banter back and forth, and it's great radio. It's really good. I was curious if you guys can kind of share with me, and I know you guys have picked up a lot of new listeners this season, but can you kind of talk about how you guys met and maybe how your fandom started? I know you were born with it, but like, what really, like, why do you guys follow this team, and what drives you, and what do you look for every Sunday, and who your favorite players are? I just want to hear about that, because I know there's not a lot of great stuff to talk about during the games this season, and I don't know, how did the Pillaging Podcast come together? I just thought maybe you guys can give us some insight, some good radio, better radio. You know what? I'm just talking out of my ass. You know what I mean? Anyway, love you guys. Drink up. Peace.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah, there is.
We're going to answer that question. We may not answer the entire question, but let's answer some of that question. We've talked about how we became fans on the show before.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Let's not go into that right now.
It is a family thing. It's been passed on with the generations for sure, right?
Yeah.
And we're here, man. We're committed. We're committed.
As far as how you and I met, we met at work.
Yep.
We were working for a nonprofit agency.
Yeah.
Youth service agency where we work with the kids.
Yeah.
And I was kind of out in my own island
Yeah.
with the agency. You were working in a different county with
Yep.
the agency. And I remember coming into a meeting one day, and you were there with your cousin Val, who listens to the show too. Shout out to Val.
Yeah. Shout out, Val.
And I noticed you guys were just having a great time over there on the other side of the table. And I was kind of on my own.
Yeah.
I had my little side comments too.
Yeah.
And you guys seem to be picking up on it.
I was picking up, but yeah.
And I noticed your t-shirt game was on point every week. I noticed you had the what was the first one I had? I noticed the Dennis Hopper Nike referee shirt.
Yep.
I was like, oh man. And then I don't know, we just started kind of talking, right?
Yeah.
And then I think we had to pair up.
I think we teamed up on something. Yeah, we teamed up on something. We might have done I think maybe during a
dump run,
a training. We did a little training.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we linked up during the training. We were part of the same team, right?
Yeah.
We killed that contest or competition, whatever it was, and then after that, I think we did those dump runs, dude, and then it was sealed, bro. After we did those dump runs, dog, it was sealed, man.
Yeah,
we're friends for life, man.
In an agency dominated by women, Che and I routinely got the dirty work, and so we make these dump runs and move furniture around for the agency. So we got in, we were vibing already. It was like we're into the same stuff, music, art, the Raiders.
Yep.
And eventually we just kicked it outside of work, and it was kind of a wrap after that.
Yeah, that was it, man. That's all it took.
As far as the Pillaging Podcast, how that started, well, you guys know, mostly you should all know the story of our website and how that came to be, and our message board community and
right.
all those great folks over there. And shortly after I launched the website, I'm out there in D-Lot. I was in D-Lot chilling with Hawaiian Raider and that crew and Kane. And Kane was like, man, don't you make music? And I was like, yeah. He's like, don't you have like a recording studio at your house? And I was like, yeah, I do. He's like, don't you do a podcast? And I was like, yeah, I'm on a podcast right now. Shout out to the Drink Take podcast. And he's like, why don't we do a Raiders podcast?
Right.
So we got it started. We got it rolling, and we got some nice support early on from our folks.
Yep.
Kane went into a business venture, and in the restaurant industry, me coming from a family with that background, that's a very taxing endeavor.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
He got busy during that time. That time, his life, pivoted at that point. And, Che at that point came in, filled the chair, and it stuck.
Yeah.
And it was natural like we thought it would be.
Yeah.
And then the season started. We had a chance to connect with Kane in person again at that point. And at that time, his schedule was freeing up. So it was just kind of worked out to get Kane back on the show and have all three personalities. And I really think that's when the show came into its own.
Oh, yeah.
Just a combination of all three of us. And then when we get to sit next to each other on game days like this,
Yeah.
that's the best.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's the best.
That's you're getting the best of us, dog. When there's the three of us all sitting together, we can all see each other. We feed off of each other, man. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
How did you feel coming into the chair that first day? I know
That first day I was nervous, dog.
it was our draft episode.
Yeah, it was. We were doing the draft, and I was like, man, I gotta be ready, man. I gotta be prepared. I had all this printed out paper. Remember that shit? I had a Bible, dog. I had a draft Bible, dog. I was ready to go, man. I was like, I can't let my man down, man. I gotta hold up my end of the bargain, dog. And I was nervous, man. I was nervous. It was I never been on the mic before. You know what I mean?
You came in here like Che Kuiper. First of all,
Kitty.
John Rosenberg, linebacker out of Nebraska, great speed, initial footwork. He's going to get it done in the NFL. First round pick. I'd be hard pressed to tell me otherwise.
Just like that. That's it, dog.
Todd.
Yeah, man. And it was all she wrote, man, after that, yo. Everything just started just rolling, dog. It just started rolling. Everything got smooth. It just got better every single episode, right?
Yeah, just more natural. I mean, like, for those of you that check out the live stream, like before we start podcasting, and when we launch Crow's Nest this off season, you're going to see it. And those of you that come out to the tailgate and actually kick it with us know, and this goes for you and I, and Kane and I, and anyone else connected to the show. The show is just us, but with the mics on.
That's it.
I mean, we're not doing anything different. So I hope that answers your question, Monster Mash. That's basically how it came to be. And we're just going to keep building this monster, man.
Hell yeah.
Keep growing.
Yeah.
Because we're just having a good time.
Having a good time. Yeah, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. We enjoy every second of it.
This next call here comes from the 831.
Oh.
And which tells me
it's my neck of the woods.
Could be Bobby Wasabi.
Oh, that's right.
What up, Kenny? What up, Che? It's your boy, Bobby Wasabi.
Yeah.
Just want to start off by saying that I was super pumped, super excited to hear that Mr. Mo Hurts had made it back. Love seeing that cat on the field. He unfortunately didn't do as much as I wanted him to, but, he probably had a, tender ankle. He was recovering from that, so. But his brothers, PJ and Fadal Brown, them guys stepped up.
Yeah.
The whole D-line stepped up. As you saw, they kept Kermit the Mayhems from getting too crazy. It wasn't so bad, I guess. But I was going to say the running backs as well, man. Dude, it's just some sorry-ass ball handling right there. I mean, if they need work on, getting their hands sticky or something,
yeah.
I can have them. I got some trim work they can come up work with, I got them. Get their hands sticky, they can hang on to that ball and not worrying about dropping it. Props to Mr. Doug Martin as well for, at least, correcting himself and, getting some points, getting in the end zone. He got low on that dirt, just like a muscle topo, like Chess said, a real muscle topo.
Yeah.
Brandon Parker, gee, bus, man, what is up with you, dude? Are you not You're not getting the program. You're not getting it. What's going on, man, dude? You're missing your assignment. That fumble, dude. That fumble that you let go. At least you were able to recover, dude. But that was on you, man. You missed your assignment. That was just terrible.
Yeah.
And speaking of terrible, what about Johnny freaking Townsend, dude? Like, what's up with the sorry ass punts, man? I mean, do we gotta go, over in Europe, go get the Premier Leagues, go get us a freaking soccer player, someone that knows how to kick? I mean, goal something, shit. Fuck. This guy can't punt for shit, dude. I mean, cabron, dude, fucking terrible, man. Anyways, I'm gonna let y'all do what you do. I'm gonna get up out of here, go twist one up.
There you go.
Peace. Bobby out.
There you go.
Peace, Bobby.
Peace, Bobby. Oh, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Gotta agree with Bobby, man.
Yeah.
We definitely missed Mo Hurst, man. We definitely missed Mo Hurst when he was out, and we definitely missed him today. Obviously, he's not 100%, man. He's out there. He's doing what he can. But you're absolutely right, man. PJ and fucking Brown, they got after it, man. They were out there. They were showing their worth. And hopefully that's just a sign of things to come, a little bit of development. Like we said earlier, man, we've talked about this, the last few weeks. It's all about putting little keys into that future package, right?
Yeah.
We want to make sure we're locking up. We got some people that are growing, that are improving. They're gonna grow with this team. They're gonna become what this team needs, and then hopefully we patch up those other missing elements, man. Those other elements come in through the draft, through free agency, whatever it may be. And we're not suffering like we are this season, right? Mm-hmm. We're not suffering for very long, right? That's the hope. Hopefully this shit turns around quick and we're back in it, man, where we can be content with our team and not be fucking talking about how we hate everybody and how we want to fire everybody.
Right.
We want to fucking burn the whole bitch down, dog.
And as far as the other side of that take, Bobby, I've been listening to games in Spanish for a while now.
Órale. Yeah. That fucking NFL Latino, dog. That fucking ill, but it's your boy Doug Martin, dog. I said that muscle topo. He got down and dirty, dog. He dug a little tunnel into the end zone, dog.
Yeah.
That muscle topo. Oh, man. Good shit, Bobby.
All right. 408 right here. 408.
What's up, Nation? It's Juice.
Oh, yeah.
Kenny King and my boy Che. And also, I guess the Sixers, the guy behind the guy behind the guy behind the guy. Anyway, I'm not
the man behind the man behind the man behind the throne.
We did not roll over like a $2 whore today.
No, we didn't.
The boys went down, but they went down fighting.
That's right.
And I knew, it's a divisional game, so I knew they were going to come out fired up, ready to roll. I was glad to see that. Carr looked pretty good today. I saw the look in his eye, and they showed on TV. I don't know if you guys probably didn't catch it there at the game, but he looked like he wanted the ball back, try to facilitate one of those fourth quarter come from behind victories. Mm-hmm. So, we looked pretty good against what is unfortunately turning out to be looking like a powerhouse there in the AFC. So, what are you going to do? Really not much else to say about the game, guys. Proud of them, Obviously, it's going to be different next year, but, these guys, they work hard today. So, anyway, Che, during the game, was drinking some Lagunitas, a brown sugar sweet release ale.
Oh, yeah.
10% alcohol. So I'll save a few of these. Next time I swing by the Crow's Nest, we'll have a couple.
Órale.
All right, guys. Catch you all later.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah.
That's my boy Juice.
That's Juice.
That's my boy Juice.
Juice is our brother, man.
Hell yeah.
Juice is a member of this show.
Yeah, hell yeah, he is.
He's a member of this show.
He literally held it down for us, though.
Yeah.
Literally held it down.
I would call him our roving reporter, but I don't want to put him in that same category as Malcolm. What Malcolm, our roving reporter out there on the scene.
Malcolm. Yo, wherever you are, Malcolm.
Shake it up.
Shake that bitch.
Shake it up. My man was like a soda can on a hot day, just ready to explode. My man was shook.
Oh, man.
Great call, Juice, man. Thanks for calling in. Come by soon, man. Come by soon.
Real soon.
Missed you out there at the game today.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Kenny?
Oh,
what's
yeah.
up, Che, Kane, fellow pillagers? It's your boy, Gent. I ain't called in a minute. I'm glad to call back. Hey, I know a lot of people probably disappointed that we lost the game, bro. I'm not. I was impressed to see the fight in my boys and my youngsters.
Yep.
You know, nobody expected us to win the football game. I was really, really, really pulling for a victory. You know, I called Kenny, you know, earlier in the week and told him it would be real nice to see an upset in this game, that I would actually forgive him for all of prior sins just for a victory and a chance to gloat with these Kansas City Chiefs fans.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll satisfy for making their booty holes get real tight in just a few minutes.
It's real tight.
Funny, man. You look at the Chief fans' face, their booty holes got real tight. Yeah, bro. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoy it. It is what it is, and we'll see what happens in Pittsburgh. That's another game, another team. You know, that regardless of where we at, I would like to see us get a victory simply because of the fact the Immaculate Reception was some bullshit. So, but I love y'all, and I'll holler at y'all later. Go Raiders.
That's right.
Go Raiders. Hey, speaking of the Steelers, they're another team. They're a talented team, but they're a team that sometimes gets in their own way.
Yep.
Happened to them tonight. They had the lead. What is it, like 23-7 going in the half? I'm looking at the final score right now, 33-30. The Chargers, putting it on them in the second half. Steelers, I don't know how many it was, but listening to the game on the way home, had a lot of penalties. Both sides had a lot of penalties in that game, actually.
Yep.
But, hey, again, any given Sunday. We've seen that this team has some fight in it.
Definitely, man.
We saw after the victory against Arizona that they were excited to win. You can see on that sideline that there wasn't a single person that's been trying to lose games.
That's right.
And that starts with the head coach.
Absolutely.
Because John was fired up in that game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, we saw the passion on the sideline before the win between him and Carr, and after the victory, the excitement, the locker room speech and all that. So we were talking about this at the tailgate today, and I have a suggestion. First of all, you don't tank, ever.
No.
You go out there every Sunday and you try to win a football game.
You're damn right.
And you play the cards that are dealt to you when it comes to the draft. It doesn't matter what your position is. There's teams out there that are great, and they've sustained greatness without tanking.
Yep.
They've drafted well regardless of their position. So you play those hands as they're dealt to you. But those fans out there that are upset if and when this team wins this season, and they're hoping for the tank, this is what I recommend you do. I want you to go home, maybe tomorrow night. Things have kind of settled down a little bit. It's Monday. Your lady's expecting you to kind of just zone out. Watch Monday Night Football.
Right.
But not tonight. Tonight's a special night.
Right.
For you, for her. You're going to make your lady a real nice dinner.
There you go.
A nice, like, chicken cutlet.
All right.
A little pasta.
All right.
And crack open a bottle of wine.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe slip her a little edible there. Not too heavy. Just want your baby girl to relax.
There you go.
It's a Monday night. Just relax. I got the dishes, honey. I got the dishes.
Chill.
Spend a little time on the sofa. She's like, baby, I'm tired. I said, all right, honey. I'm right behind you. I'm just going to watch a little bit more of my show. Said, all right, good night, sweetie.
Yep.
You tuck your lady into bed. Go out to the living room. Watch a couple episodes. Get caught up on your show.
Yep.
Wait till she's good and tired. In that deep sleep. Then you crawl up in that bedroom. Real quiet. You open up her purse. Real careful. Very, very careful.
Yeah.
You reach into your purse and you grab your balls and you reattach them where they belong. Because we're not tanking on purpose.
No, we're not. Get your nuts back.
So that's my advice to you pro tankers out there in Raider Nation.
Yeah. I like it, man.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's sound advice.
That's real sound advice, man.
We got a couple more calls. Should I keep it moving?
Yeah, let's keep it
All right.
moving, dog. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Kenny? What's up, Chad?
My bad.
Kenny, Che,
303.
boy 303, calling from cold Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, just piling up those L's, but silver linings for sure. Thought Carr played really well, very poised.
Yep.
Took some shots down the field, nothing, super deep, but that one pass to Cook, that one touchdown was really nice. A couple to Roberts. I mean, he looked good today, man. I mean, he did everything possible. It's like that Indianapolis game where we, offense did enough, but, the 3 fumbles killed us. And, you had a feeling that every defense that Kansas City has played, they've pretty much put over 30 points on. So, I mean, the end result is not a surprise, especially with the lack of pass rush. I mean, dude, Mahomes, unfortunately, is really good, and that kid can make plays. We just don't have the talent. So, but, offense looked good, looked better. Maybe Gruden and Chuck or Carr is understanding Gruden's offense a little bit more. Today definitely showed that we need a bell cow running back. I think Rashard especially would be a great complementary back. But he's the Garner for sure. I think he's even said that a few times. We just need a Wheatley, or we can get a really good running back in the second round. That would be great. But anyways, hopefully we can just beat Denver, man. That's kind of all I'm hoping for. Because if we could beat Denver and knock them out of the playoffs, I'd have a little swag to January for me. I mean, I guess that's my selfish ask. I don't care about the number 1 draft pick and all that crap. Losing's for losers, so I want to see us win. Anyways, man, so guess we play Pittsburgh next week. Another challenge, but I think we could beat Pittsburgh. We showed that we played tough today. Of course, the defense is gonna have to play a little bit better. But Big Ben is prone to making serious turnovers. So, and Connor was hurt tonight. I don't know if he's gonna play next week. So, I like our chances next week. So, anyways, this is 303, and I'm out.
Yeah.
Another good call. And just going back to the call with Jen, we did talk during the week. I think it was on Thursday. It's good catching up with Jen. And, man, if you're a Raider fan that's new and you're not sure what your energy is, like how you're supposed to be, Jen's a good role model as a Raider fan,
Hell
right? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And that's my brother right there. That's family right there. So I just like that energy. And living out there in Chiefs, he's not shy. I mean, I think he owns an accessory or a piece of clothing in every category that has Raiders on it.
Yeah.
And at any given time and any given day, he's rocking at least one of those items.
There you go.
Minimum.
There you go.
Minimum.
That's what I'm talking about.
So not only does he live out there, but he's letting them know full time. 303 Raider, another guy out there in enemy territory doing the same thing.
Yep.
And again, saying the same thing. Let's fight. Let's continue to fight.
Absolutely.
We've been fighting. We catch no L's.
That's right.
On this show.
We don't catch L's. Not over here. We don't. Hell no.
So we got one more call here. One more call.
What's going on, guys? DJ. I came by the booth today.
Yeah.
You guys supposed to get me on the microphone, but your computer died. I just want to know what you guys think about tonight. What do you think about our defense? What do you think about Mo Hurst? Derek Carr? I mean, no receivers. Jordy Nelson's old ass. What you guys think? And how do you feel about Chris Warren III and Doug Martin next year? You think we cut Doug Martin and just keep Chris Warren and Rashard and DeAndre? Or do we keep them? I just want to know what you guys think. All right, I'm out.
Well, first of all, you got like a heart monitor in the background. Second of all, it was tremendous meeting you today, DJ. Trying to get you and Viral Wonder on the air. The laptop did die. The laptop's having some issues tonight too. I don't know what's going on. What do we think about tonight, man? I mean, we've been saying it. We've been saying it. This team's not going to quit, even in a challenge that seems insurmountable in the Kansas City Chiefs. We showed up. And they showed up, but we showed up to show them that they're human,
right?
And they're a divisional rival, and we will always be prepared for a rival.
Man, we ain't gonna bow down, man.
No.
We ain't about to bow down to these motherfuckers. Hell no.
Could have rolled over easily on that one today. Didn't happen. Wish we had that kind of fire during the Battle of the Bay.
Absolutely.
I mean, that was an embarrassment.
Yep.
You know, so what do I think of the defense? Defense missing a lot of pieces. I think also the defense is trying to find its groove. I think that the defensive coordinator's trying to find his groove with his players, and it's taken him this long to do so.
Yep.
I mean, this is a personnel group that we as fans are probably more familiar with than PG is. And maybe that's a stretch. These guys watch a lot of film and whatnot, but we ride or die with this team.
Yeah, man.
You ask me how to use Carl Joseph, I'll tell you exactly how to use them. And now they're getting
Play
there.
with some fucking blitz packages, man. Let him come downhill.
Let him be a hitter.
That's it. A little fucking baby hitter, dog, out in that fucking backfield, son. That defensive backfield.
You're starting to see that happen.
Yep.
You're starting to see things slowly come together.
Yep.
We knew it was going to be a process. We didn't know it was going to be this ugly, this frustrating. And at times this season, it hasn't been tremendously ugly. There's been fight all along the way.
Yeah.
You know, in week one, you saw it, you know, and we faltered along the way as well. I'm you know, make no mistake about that. But it's just coming together. But yeah, the defense definitely needs pieces. We need another defensive end, maybe another defensive tackle in rotation.
Right.
You know, we got Ellis back, so we'll see how that plays out. You know, there's a lot of moving parts there along that line. Again, linebacking squad has been anemic for years now. So for me, that's my biggest want in whether free agency or the draft or both is shore up this linebacker group. But then you got a guy like Tier Whitehead lead the team in tackles, I think 2 weeks in a row now, possibly 3. I don't know. I'm not checking the stats right now, but you know, who knows? We knew Tyre wasn't going to be a world beater, but we knew he's a tackling machine.
Yeah.
So let's get some more of that. You know what I mean?
Man. That's
But
it.
got to fill these pieces, and the secondary isn't set in stone yet. I mean, I would guess Reggie Nelson retires after this year. You bring up the running back situation. Look, I'm not one that thinks that we need, and I don't know, Che, what do you think? I mean, I don't think we need to go out and spend big money on Le'Veon Bell. I don't think we need to draft a running back high in this draft. You know, a lot of you guys were high on Chris Warren in the preseason, so maybe he gets a look next year. We did stash him.
Yeah.
I like Doug Martin. I think he's got plenty of juice in the tank. The other name no one's talking about anymore is Marshawn Lynch.
Right.
It's looking more and more like we're going to be in Oakland one more year, and I would not be shocked to see Lynch come back for another year.
Yeah.
And, you know, and then Rashard, we just got finished talking about, and you know that we cheer for our boy DeAndre Washington. So I think the problem is we have too many running backs right now.
Yeah.
And you're going to see at least 2 of those guys disappear. But is it time to go out and get a new running back? I don't think we need that quite yet.
No.
What do you think?
No, I agree with you, dude. I agree with you because, listen, we've talked about the Le'Veon Bell thing before. We've talked about, you know, obviously Le'Veon sat out this entire season, which tells you one thing. This motherfucker wants his cash, dog, okay? And he ain't about to come back for no chump change. So you have that to deal with. If you really want to go after Le'Veon Bell, that means you're going to have to throw some money at him.
Yeah.
And the way that this franchise has the road that they're taking right now, as far as making sure that we're competitive for years and years to come, right? That's John's whole thing, is making sure that he makes the right moves to make sure that we're a consistent franchise, not just, you know, a one and done season, shit like that, right? Because that hasn't worked for us so far. You don't do it by throwing the majority of your fucking money at one guy, right?
Yeah.
And that's the reason why Mac ain't with us, man. That's the reason why Mac ain't with us anymore, because that's where we were going to be. And how do you surround a guy like Mac with enough pieces to actually be efficient on defense? if you're gonna give him that much of the pot, right? That's just the facts. That's just the facts. The Raiders ain't the richest franchise in the NFL. Okay, our owners, right? Al Davis and Mark now, right? Al before him, they made their money off of football, bro. Okay, ain't nobody else in this league can say the same. There isn't another owner in this league can say that they made all their money off of football.
Right.
Okay, we're the only team that has owners that made their money off of football. Other motherfuckers got Microsoft owners. Other motherfuckers got, all kinds of other companies, all these billionaires, dog. That's not us. That's not us. So when you see other teams throwing all kinds of money at motherfuckers and you're saying, why can't we be them? Because we're not them. Mm-hmm. We ain't them. Okay? We're not Microsoft. We're not Bill Gates, dog.
Nope.
Okay? We're fucking the Raiders and we're fucking Al and Mark Davis, dog.
Yeah.
That's who we are.
There's 31 teams in the NFL.
That's it.
And then there's the Oakland Raiders.
Yeah. So it is what it is, man. And I think that the running backs that we have right now have shown that they have more than enough juice, dog. Okay? We just need to put some shit together.
Look.
The line and the receiving core, obviously, needs to improve.
Yeah.
But I think that this running back core that we have is more than efficient. It could be really, really productive. Today they put up 170 rushing yards.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, that sounds like a pretty good fucking running game to me.
Yeah.
And that's without Marshawn. Like you said, if Marshawn comes back next season, and everybody that thinks, like Marshawn is done and no one's talking about it anymore, but before he went out, before he was gone, he was doing the damn thing.
Yeah.
And short-handed, but he was doing the damn thing. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at.
Still leads this running back group in yards after contact.
That's right.
At almost 4. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, and who knows? I mean, I'm not asking this guy to come back and get, 25 touches a game.
Right.
It'll be more by committee, and we'll know, what he can take next year. But he looked pretty damn good at the beginning of this season.
Hell yeah.
So, and the other thing about that in regards to, like, the money, Le'Veon Bell, look, the Raiders wouldn't pay Khalil Mack, a walking Hall of Famer, quarterback money. I don't think they're gonna pay Bell the same thing.
Right.
They look really stupid for avoiding a holdout, trading Mack, and then rewarding a guy that just did the same damn thing for another team. So I don't think they're gonna go there. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Right.
You know. It's about 10:15 right now. Normally at this time we would call Kane. It is getting late, but we do need to get an MVP and a trash can player. I got my guys.
Let's hear them, bro.
I don't usually get to do it.
Throw them out.
Do you mind?
That's you, dog. Take it.
All right. So this week's trash can player, I think 170 rushing yards, 171 rushing yards. It's great. A lot of it coming on the strength of Richard's 95 yards. On just a handful of carries. The big run, 95 yards on 6 carries at the big runs. But I gotta throw the entire running back squad in the trash.
Right.
3 fumbles today. That's not going to get it done.
No. No.
Look, you can be a workhorse. You can grind it out. The running game is the linchpin of this offense.
Yep.
But against a divisional rival, you're going to give up 3 balls in a game that was this close. That was the game right there.
That's it.
Y'all lost the game for us.
That's right.
And this week's MVP, it's got to be Derek Carr.
There you go.
You the real MVP.
There you go.
Because and honorable mention to Jared Cook and Jordy Nelson, who both had roughly 100 yards each. Jordy Nelson just under 97, but Derek Carr 29 of 38 for 285 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions with a 123.2 rating. Pretty damn close to Patrick Mahomes, 23 of 38, 295 yards, 4 touchdowns with a 120 rating. So Carr showed up today. He said, "Hey, I got young competition in the AFC West. I got to show them what I can do."
That's right.
And Carr was out there today doing the damn thing. So
absolutely.
And shout out to 88man, man.
88 man.
I told you he's a big red zone target.
You're never gonna forget that fucking number, though.
Nope.
88 man.
88 man. And that's our boy. We were watching the game and I got the notification. Angry was in the group chat. She said, 88 man. I was like, yeah. So that was good to see him in the red zone.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I can't disagree with those, man. I think you're spot on with those, with that trash can and with the MVP though.
I mean,
I'm riding with you on that one.
all right, cool.
Yeah.
Should we do some shout outs?
Do the shout outs though.
All right, man.
Do shout outs. I don't got shout outs for IG, so it's all you today though.
All right, well, it's going to be short.
Short and sweet.
First of all, shout out to everyone that came out. Big special shout out to my boy A Logic, who spent the whole weekend out here. It was great to connect with you. You're busy, I'm busy. You got the family all the time, so we don't get the time to kick it. But we've been boys since like 1988.
That's what's up.
1989.
That's what's up.
So it was cool to kick it with you and talk shop and get these hip hop conversations going.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go. So shout out to you. Shout out to Raider Rue, who kicked it heavy today. Ran into you. Obviously kicked it pre-game, kicked it post-game.
Yeah.
And I seen you at Denny's. So, Raider Rue, anytime you make it out here, man, make sure you hit us up. Your family,
For sure.
Official family. Shout out to DJs. Shout out to Viral Oner. Shout out to Dirt Lot's crew out there, man.
Yep.
Holding down our spot.
Always, man. Always holding it down.
Nearly didn't make the game today, and showed up just in time. And our spot was right there. So that's on you guys. Shout outs on Twitter. Shout out to Epion30121. Shout out to Denny19, Carlos X Slapshot. Shout out to you, Jenny Sue New York, Will Medina Music, Rex 007, J Rod, and NJMJ. Also special shout out to Eater Kauser, JFB, D-Man, and Silver and Black Today for your donations.
There you go.
If you're not listening to the Silver and Black Today show, also on Sundays, that's out of Vegas. That's on CBS Sports Radio out there in Vegas. Make sure you check those guys out. A good friend of the show, Chris Reed, is a weekly contributor to that show. So those guys are doing a good job over there. Make sure you check them out. We're a little bit more off the cuff, a little bit more raw. They're a little bit more radio friendly, but that doesn't mean they're a bad show. They're a great show, and it takes a lot of restraint.
Yeah.
To be able to do that.
Yeah.
So,
You remember those days when we were trying to keep it PG?
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers went out the window, dog.
Hey, I just figured, our callers are cutting loose. I'm getting tired of beeping all this shit out. So let's just cut it loose, man. We ain't got no boss.
Hell no, we don't got no boss.
So thank you guys very much. You guys paid for another month of the Pillaging Podcast distribution.
Right.
So just remind everybody, if you want to donate to the show, the donation link is in our YouTube, our social media profiles, over on pj4f.com. You can find it in the sidebar or the bottom of the page on mobile. It's PayPal. You don't need a PayPal account. All you need is your credit card. And again, anything you want to do, you can sign up for a subscription donation. Give us $4 or $5 a month, $1 per episode. That's great. This is not a paywall. This is, if you want to do it, do it. And we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because,
of course,
it makes our life a little easier. I did screw up the intro to the show. I said it was brought to you by DC4L Custom Tees and Creative Media Design Studio. But that's not necessarily a lie. Creative Media might have shut their doors, but they still did design this exquisite logo that we got.
That's right.
And Dan from DC4L coming through to make that logo happen on T-shirts and keep that going. Let me say, got my T-shirts in last week. They're butter soft.
There you go.
They came quick. They've already gone through the wash once. They still look brand new. It's a quality product. We got the zip-up hoodie up there now. We got the pullover hoodie up there now. You got the 3/4 baseball tee that happened to know Juice ordered.
Yeah.
So shout out to you, man, and everybody out there ordering shirts, man. We appreciate you. Thanks for the support. I know Dan thanks you guys for the support. And we got some new designs up there. So even if you got the gray shirt to start the season, go check it out. We got some black shirts up there, different variations of the logo. He's doing a good job.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
It is a beautiful thing.
Hell yeah.
It's a wonderful thing. Big shout out to Angry at Trask again up there in Alaska, surviving everybody that got through the Chico fires. It's a wild time in the world right now.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Stay safe, people. Stay safe, man. We want nothing but good things, health. We want family taking care of everybody, man. Just stay safe out there, man, and hold on to the ones you love, man. That's what really matters, man.
And shout out to you, Malcolm.
Yeah, shout out to you, Malcolm. Our spirit animal, man. Malcolm.
That's my new energy, bro, for 2019. Please leave a review. We appreciate you. And if you're iTunes listener, Stitcher listener, what have you, again, rate and review. That's if you can't donate to the show, if you can do that for us, that's a whole nother form of currency for us.
That's
and
right.
That helps us a lot too. So make sure you check out the rest of the network. I know Raider Cody just dropped episode 4. A New Hope. No, it's like episode 4 came out earlier this week. Even though the game's already happened, you're going to want to check that out. Cody's a good dude.
Yep.
And he just joined the network, Raiders Podcast Network. Make sure you check out the website. Follow them on Twitter. And make sure you listen to our sister podcast, Just Win Ladies. They're having a good time over there. And new member of that show, Kevlar Prom Dress.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heidi. She knows her shit, man. So that's our family. It continues to grow. Shout out to you, Kane. Had a blast with you. You disappeared somewhere in the game. and that's just a testament to how deep the tailgate went. This tailgate went deep.
It went real deep.
Bro, I passed out in the second quarter. So I'm not judging nobody. Just
I was fired up, dog. I was standing the whole motherfucking time, dog. That's all I'm saying. That's all I got to say, dog.
but yeah, it was hell of a day. Hell of a day. Until next time, guys, keep the wind in your sails and the rum in your mug and pillage on, Raider Nation. This has been a production of the Raiders Podcast Network. I'm Kenny Stapler, joined as always
By your boy Chet.
and we out here.
Peace.
Go Raiders.
Just win, baby.
Like a freight train coming, you're blowing the town. Like a diesel motor, you're...
All right, and we're back.
Oh, yeah.
And we're back.